Let's get warmed up, swinging those arms, knees up, tummy tight. Welcome back, ladies. And if you are new here, my name is Rhoda. This is Fab and Fit over 40 and beyond. Bring your knees up and twist. We work on appropriate exercise for women over 40. Strength training like today, we have a build and burn, which is super popular on the channel. Arms forward and back. By strength training, we build lean muscle. Lean muscle increases metabolism, so that's a good thing. And then we also protect our bones with strength training. Our low impact cardio involves not jumping, reach out, using dumbbells usually to increase our heart rate and our resistance. So holding those dumbbells makes it a little harder, so the heart rate comes up into that fat burning zone without the jumping. And then abs, core, and balance. Out here, all of your workouts are going to have an element of abs, core, and balance, like today. Arms up and down here. And then there are very specific workouts on the channel titled abs, core, and balance, because it's really an important element of what we do. Swing your arms here. You may notice I'm already a little glistening here. I got almost through recording this workout. My mic was not on. Whoops. I'll tell you a really funny story around that in just a moment. Up and over here. So starting over, but you'll see we're gonna get nice and glistening, nice and sweaty around here. All right, roll out those shoulders, build and burn. Strength training, then we'll add different paces with tempo work. So we'll slow down an exercise, and then we'll throw in some pulsing work. So pulse, 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 to really keep those muscles engaged and confused. When they're confused, they work harder and they get stronger faster. I'm using medium or light, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, and 20. Grab what you have. I'm starting with one heavier dumbbell, my 15. We're gonna hold it up and over the shoulder, pulling the abs tight right there. Abs, core, and balance, right? This is both abs and balance, because we're throwing your balance off with this dumbbell coming up and over the shoulder. So this is, I think, the 4th time I've recorded this workout. First time, the camera, this is a new camera and I'm learning it and it's a lot of fun, but I'm learning by trial and error. Somehow it ended up in slow motion speed and I could speed it up with the editing software, but the quality wasn't very good. Second time I recorded it, the microphone system lost its charge and rest good. Third time, you know my dog Jake, some of you, barking like crazy. Grab your chair here. Grab a light dumbbell. I'm going to use the chair like a bench. So I had to start over, and then I did it again with the mic. All right, here we go. Side plank, side raise, all right? You can use light dumbbells here or no dumbbells. If you're just starting out, soup cans and water bottles. That's what I used. Start to add that little bit of resistance while you learn the moves. Gravity. It's going to pull on your arms or any part of your body, creating resistance. The dumbbells just add more. So if you are just beginning, these workouts with soup cans will be enough, and you'll realize at that point when it becomes a lot easier, it's time to pick up some dumbbells at your local store or hop on Amazon, of course, they always have it. You can always go through my little store on YouTube. On my homepage, it'll say store, and you can go down there, and I have a link to some sets of dumbbells, and doesn't mean you pay more. I do get a little tiny, like couple cents commission. Thank you from the vendor for leading you there. But wherever you get them, just start to increase your weight. So if you're just starting out, first set would be 5 pounds. Second set would be 8 pounds. And build from there. To add an element of glistening, or let's call it sweat today, because it is. Look at me, oh my goodness. This is an older house, and I'm in the Northeast USA. Back in the 80s, when this house was built, they didn't put in central air. That wasn't a thing, at least not up here in this northern part of the country. All right, let's grab your 2 light dumbbells. I'll go over this quick and then I'll finish telling you about my AC. All right, palms are gonna be facing forward. You're gonna come back for 2, a tempo move, and out for 2. Back for 2, out for 2, and then we'll pulse 4 times, all right? Get ready. Back, 2, forward, 2, back, 2, forward, and pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. So we have a winter unit that does great. It's a big one. Here are your pulses. 4, 3, 2, 1. In keeping this room cool. Back, 2, forward, 2, back, 2, forward. Here's your pulse. 4, 3. Thing is, it's loud. I can't have it on when I'm recording. Yeah, we're in the middle of a heat wave. You get those a couple times a year. Whew, it is hot. But it's earlier in the day. Roll your shoulders. So that's kind of why I'm a mess here. But just to show you that it's okay to sweat a little. We call it glistening. Let's stretch out the shoulder in the back here. Going to the lower body next. We have a deadlift, curtsy combination. So I'm gonna pick up my heavy weights. I'm going my 20s. Thing with deadlifts that you wanna remember, one of many things, I'll go over them all. Keep the weight close to the body right here. Don't let it come out. That's gonna pull on your lower back. Bring it down to right below your knees that are slightly bent. You're gonna push through your heels, driving your hips forward and squeeze your glutes there. All right, here we go. Down, come on up. Now right leg curtsy. Get low if you can or follow the modifications if you need to. Driving the weight back through the back toe. Deadlift, just like that. That's our pattern. So 1 deadlift, alternating curtsy. Keep going. I should say with the soup cans and water bottles, I started with soup cans back in the day. And I think that's all we're gonna get right here. I'm gonna rest my hands. We're going into a tempo deadlift, 4 counts down, 4 up. Remember your safety cues, and I will give them to you again. You're gonna have that back nice and flat. Knees are slightly bent. Weight is near the body. Drive up, hips forward, and squeeze. Nice and slow. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, down. 2, 3, 4, up. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. I forget what I was talking about. 2, 3. I do that. Down. 2, 3, 4, up. Feel the back of the body work right here. Lower back, glutes, back of the legs. 2, 3, 4. Let's do one more down. 2, 3, 4. Bring it up. Good. Okay. Putting one of my heavy dumbbells down. I'm gonna hold your weight in one hand. You're gonna stand on that leg, the right side. This heel is up, giving you a one-legged deadlift. Down and up, then the foot goes down, this leg goes back in a curtsy. We're gonna pulse it or take the pulse out if you need to, okay? Watch the modification, down and up, here are your pulses. 3, 2, 1, heel up. Pulse it. Probably should have worn a darker shirt, right? Up. I almost didn't start over. I almost said, oh. But I really want to keep caught up because in September, I want to go to a 3 new videos a week program. So I need to get ahead of myself here a little bit. So that's what I'm attempting to do. And so I said, no, you said you're going to get this done today. Finally, after trying many times. So I am getting it done today. All right, ready? Other side, your heel is up. Take a deep breath, get that oxygen going. And here we go. Deadlift, little bend in that deadlift knee. Come back in, curtsy, pulse. Come up. I almost feel like I didn't pulse on the other side. I hope I did. My brain usually just corrects itself if I think I'm not doing something. It remembers, oh yeah, you need to be doing this. Let's hope that is what happened over there. Here's your pulse. 3, 2, 1, and done. Another nice rest. All right, this next circuit, we will use your chair. Let's grab it. And first, let's have a seat. And let's stretch out that glute and outer thigh area, just like this. Then you can go to your other side. And then we're going to grab a light dumbbell. All right, light dumbbell. Think about making an I, a T, and an upside down V on one side of the body. We're going to do that with a flat back. Feet are close in so you don't hit your knee. Raise it overhead, fly to the side, turn your palm to face the mat, lift back. Palm faces your chair, overhead, out to the side. Then we change hand positions, lift to the back. Overhead, feel that back work. This is that bra overhang area. Working on it. Working on the shoulder as well. We love good looking shoulders. This is a tough one. That's why we're using lighter dumbbells. And rest. Good. All right, let's flip it on the other side. Catch your breath. Set yourself up with that nice flat back. Get this outer side leg in enough that you're not going to hit it as your weight dumbbell goes back. Okay? Make your I, your T, and your upside down V. And here we go. Lift to the side. Change the hand. Take it back. Overhead, back fly right there. Tricep jumps in, back of the arm. We like that. We like working it. We like it looking good. Total body here. I'm gonna hit everything. Almost there. Yes, okay. Gonna move my chair just out of the way. We will use it again, I believe. Maybe not. I thought maybe, yeah, one more time. All right, I'm gonna grab a 10. All right, I'm gonna hold it on either end. This is kind of like a tricep overextension, but it is an overhead lat, so the arms stay fairly straight. Go up for 4, 4, 3, 2, all the way over for 1, down, 2, 3, 4, bring it up, 1, 2, 3, 4, back down, 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going that pace. I know you probably don't want to listen to me count, so I'll stop counting. Feel the back work, mid-back, either side of the spine, running from the bottom of the shoulders all the way down to the waistline. That's what we're working right now. Here you go. All right, I'm gonna pick up my lighter dumbbells now. Final one in this circuit. We're gonna take that fly, that T, and we're gonna pulse it for 3. So we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna drive through our heels and stand up, give that lower back a little rest. We'll come back down again. Here we go. Take it down. Here's your pulsing. 3, squeeze, squeeze, stand up. Come on down. Shoulder blades up around the spine. I always say, feel like they're popping up around your spine here. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Keep going. 3. I think we get 2 more here. Let's do 1 more. Come on down, pulse it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Okay, let's stretch that out. Round your back. Think about rounding across your shoulder blades and from the lower back all the way to the top of your head. Really open up those muscles and roll out the shoulders. Anytime we're working upper body, we're usually got some shoulder engagement there. I'm gonna grab one of my 15-pound weights, dumbbells, oops, sorry. I'm gonna hold it at my chest. We're gonna go to a wide squat. Watch the modifications. If you need to take the squat out, soccer kick. And then we'll do a squat and go to the other side. Now I've got my feet nice and wide. One of you reminded me about tracking over the toes. Track your knees over the toes. That is exactly the right advice. Down and up, then we soccer kick, boom, come back. Track those knees out over the toes, soccer kick. And if you find that squats are painful, try these squats. Maybe you don't go quite as deep, but because of the feet being out farther than the knees, knees farther than the hips, it distributes your body weight a little differently. And if you're tracking those toes out to the side, you might be able to do these. Try it. If it's painful, don't keep going, okay? Just see if maybe it's something you can do. Remember I mentioned balance? Yes, we are balancing in all of our workouts. That was a balance move. I'm gonna stick with my 15. More balance work, okay? We're gonna do a side lunge or watch your modification. We're gonna come up and then balancing with a pulse, 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 pulse. This is outer thigh right there. Should feel that. Try not to lean out of it. Try to stay upright. Here we go, side lunge. Or step it out if you're modifying. And pulse. 2, 1. Put the foot down if you need to. Catch yourself, don't fall. Once you do a couple reps, you might find the brain figures it out and you've got more balance. This is the type of thing that we will do now so that our brain and body might catch us before we fall, or if it doesn't catch us completely, it catches us enough to help us minimize any damage caused by a fall. All right? If you don't have strength and balance, and you start falling, you're at the mercy of the ground. You really are. If you have those strong stabilizers, if you have that balance trained, if you have strong muscles, you can catch it, right? You can make it less severe. That is what we want to do. All right, ready? Side lunge to the other side. Here we go. And your pulses. 3. Whoops, this is my less balanced side by far. You'll find that one side might be easier than the other. After I do a couple reps, my balance does kick in a little bit more. Whoops, there it is. And rest, good. All right, sticking with my heavier weight here. Going back to that wide squat, we're at tempo, all right? Now, think about driving those knees, like I said, over those toes, hips back, all right? So your hips are going back, but you're not doing this. Keep your chest up, all right? Kind of an interesting position. That's how you can get nice and deep, though. If your knees don't hurt, come deep with me. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3. Almost forgot my tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 2. This one's tough. Get low. 1, 2, knees out. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Up. And rest. Good work. All right. Putting that weight down. Go ahead and grab your chair. We're going to use it for a little stretch here first. Crossing one foot over the other. Reach up. Stretch along the outside of the body and the outside of that glute. The first exercise here, we're not using a chair, but then we will, so we'll just set it behind us or really close by. Going to a light dumbbell, 2 dumbbells. I'm gonna pick up my 5s. Okay, palms are up. We're gonna lift this weight up. Once it's here, you're gonna do a bicep curl, extend it out, and lower. Here we go. Palms to the ceiling, 2 moves. So lower the raise, lift the raise, then go into your curl, all right? want you to stop right there. Set the position. Control the curl in and out. And this right here is where I realized I had sound problems. So back to where I was. Let's finish this now. The second to last circuit, for goodness sake, I couldn't believe it. And rest. So, want to work the biceps? Let's do it. I'm going to grab a 15. We have a concentration curl. When you're working one side of the body, it's possible to lift heavier. You're going to plant your elbow right inside your knee, hold your upper arm, curling this up, squeeze the bicep, not the weight. All right, and down. Here we go. Bring it up. Let's slow this down with tempo. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Control the weight. Wrist stays neutral. When you come up to the top here, don't want to see you curl the dumbbell, okay? That's going to put too much strain on your wrist. Up 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Feel the muscle work. You got your hand right there. You're feeling it. It's getting contracted, and that's how we make that elbow bend and bring this dumbbell up. And rest. Good. Whew, that's a tough one, isn't it? You need to lighten your weights, lighten them, but whatever you just did on this side, even if you had to stop, I want you to use the same dumbbell on the other side, all right? Keep ourselves balanced. We don't want to make our stronger side even stronger while we leave the weaker side behind. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3. Hope that makes sense. You don't want to keep using heavier dumbbells because you can on one side, but you can't on the other, because all you're going to do is make your better side even stronger, and your weaker side isn't going to keep up, so you're going to create an imbalance bigger than what you naturally have, because we all have one side that's stronger than the other. We're more right side or left side, some more than others. Some people are pretty ambidextrous, but for the most part, one side is going to be stronger, but you have to train the other side with the same amount of dumbbell weight. I'm going to grab my light dumbbells. I'm going to stand in front of my chair. We're going to pulse a curl. Pulse, 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 and down. Ready? 5 seconds. Deep breath. Here we go. Squeeze the bicep at the top. So you're coming up. Squeeze, 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 just like that. Making it contract in a pulsing way, as opposed to just contracting when we come to the top of the move. It thinks you're going to put your arms back down, but no, we're going to pulse twice. Pulse, pulse, pulse. So it's the one curl and then the pulse, pulse. One more 45-second rest. And we're going to hit some abs and triceps, 2 of your faves. All right, palms up, thumbs out and back. I'm going to try and stretch into that bicep. It's hard to do. If we could bend our arm past straight, we could stretch deeper, but that doesn't happen to most of us. We're not double jointed. Okay, moving on to a tricep extension wood chop. So I'm going to grab one of my 10s. It's behind my head. My elbows are forward. Feet are close together. Knees are slightly bent. I'm going to extend this up. Then I'm going to follow it with my eyes and twist from the waist and all the way back up. Ready? Here we go. Extend it up. Chop, twist with it, bring it up. Tricep, elbows forward. Other side. I want to really feel your inner obliques. They're not right at the waistline and they're not right up and down the middle. It's in between the two. We're really kind of crunching that in the lower and upper body ab area. Pull those tummy muscles in and keep breathing. And good. All right. We have a double tricep extension low, not over the head. I'm going to use my lighter dumbbells. We're going to extend out to the side. So lift the head of the weight out to the side and then bring it in. Nice and slow and controlled. Deep breath. Here we go. Lift. Now I just, careful of this. See my shoulders? I kind of did that on the first rep. Shoulders stay down. That's going to keep this in your triceps. The back of your arms, shoulders assisting. But we don't want to help these triceps. And when you lift the shoulders, you kind of help them, all right? You want to make them have to do the lift here. That's why I'm using light dumbbells. Smallest muscle group in the body right there. Come on, a couple more. And I'll finish with one more. Right at the beat, good. All right. Going back to that overhead tricep, I'm gonna grab a heavier dumbbell this time and I'm holding it like this. We're gonna do a swing through, all the way up, tricep extension, and back to your swing through. Abs are tight here, back is flat. All right, make this core body work. So we got abs and core, and then we have triceps. All those nice muscle areas you want to work. Save the best for last here. As you're at the top and throwing this weight back behind your head, feel that ab engage, pull them tight. They are working to keep you balanced here. One more. And rest. I'm glad. That was close to my last rep there that I would have been able to do. All right, let's finish off with some tricep extension to the back pulses. So we're gonna have the weight in front 90 degrees. We're gonna hinge at the waist, 3, 2, 1, come back up. Keep the back nice and flat. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, come on up. 3, 2, 1, keep those knees in. Feet are really close together. I don't want to hit my knee with this dumbbell. It may be 5 pounds, but there's momentum on it. I do not want to hit my knees with it. How are you doing? You're done. This is it. How do you feel? Do you feel like you built and burned the muscles? I hope so, because you did. Changing up. Take a break, take a breath. Changing up the pace like that really does impact the muscles, makes them change quickly. Heavier dumbbells makes them change quickly. Doesn't make you bigger, just makes the progression faster. And we all, I think, want that. All right, let's pat yourself on the back for doing a great job. Grab your elbow, let's stretch out those triceps. Lean out of this, get that full body stretch up the side of the body. And come on up, we can change hands. Grab the other elbow and lean. Good, bring it on up. Clasping the hands behind you and roll your shoulders back. Feel this in the front of the shoulders, across the chest. Lift. Abs are strong but relaxed. Let's go ahead and reverse this. Rounding the back. You can lift this up even, stretching the back and the front of the body and the abs. Rounding. And palms up, thumbs back. Stretch those biceps again. How'd you do? Hope you did well. Are you looking like this? I kind of hope not, because this is a little much. Reach across. I hope it doesn't look too bad on the video. It's okay to sweat, so long as you stay hydrated. I'm gonna go ahead and really hydrate here in just a moment. We're stretching the inner thigh here. And hands on your knees, go ahead and round your back. And reverse this, lift the head out of the neck, neck out of the shoulders, relax those abs. Take a deep breath. Exhale and round the back again. Rolling all the way up. grab your chair, have a seat. Please leave me comments. How'd you do? Did you like the workout? Would you like to see more of these? Let's put one foot on a knee, a little push here, get those glutes. We hit them hard. If you like the workouts and you tell me, you'll see more of them. If you didn't like it, tell me. You won't see as many of them. Thing is, we don't all like every single type of workout, right? I mean, I have my favorites, other side. However, by mixing up on this channel, you see this. I know a lot of you comment. All the workouts are different. There are different ways to train the muscles, and that is how we keep them changing and keep our bodies strong. So I have a lot of fun creating these workouts, trying to come up with creative ways to move the body that is going to benefit you and benefit me. So please leave me comments, let me know. Liking and sharing my videos, that tells YouTube that the content is good. So I appreciate that. Other direction, those super thanks, they're great. Deep breath in, not expected, but to wake up and see one is just, makes me feel great. Arms down, it means that you like the content, and I really love bringing it to you. Congratulations on today. Whatever you did to get to this moment right now, you did a good thing for your body. Have a wonderful day or evening, and I will see you next time.